from mid 80s, when we had roughly 2 million phones for 750 million people. India has come a long way. Today with 800 million mobile phones, India is a nation of connected billion.
Most of the bureaucratic approach towards telecom was, it's a luxury, not required, not necessary, high security risks, so private sector had no role to play. And that was the time when a person like Sam came, like I would say a messiah in the sector, and dramatically altered the, I would say, basic foundation of the sector.
And my message was, telecom is critical for nation building. I can help bring new digital technology and leapfrog. My proposal would be indigenous development, focus on access as opposed to telephone density, young talent, and rural communication.
In less than 20 years, you have a STD PCO in every village in India. You can ring up America, and everywhere everyone picks up a phone in India, in the village in India, they say Sam Zindabad.
His ability to convince the political leaders to take a direction was very strong, and therefore when we say the 1984 onwards there had been a revolution in IT in India, I'm absolutely sure that he had at least the direct and indirect hand in convincing political leadership in moving in that direction.
Looked at the organizational structure for telecom to move forward, because C-DOT was one little piece of product. In those days, it was not about just designing a product. It was also about designing ecosystem, because India didn't make anything.
C-DOT is considered to be Sam's baby. You know, Sam first came into India through C-DOT, a Center for Development of Telematics, which helped build up our own capability long before Infosys and Wipro and all these software companies. It was C-DOT.
He was a very successful telecom entrepreneur. He had hundreds of patents to his name. He could have carried on making a large empire, financially speaking, in America under his own guard. I think he was clearly enamored by public service, which even today one can sense he is. He came to India, he felt he can make a difference, and I think he gave up all that he had back home to serve India and make a deep impact.
The real challenge now is to really look at telecom for the next decade. Our next big challenge is to democratize information. We need to democratize information to strengthen our democratic institutions, improve governance, and improve delivery of public services. For this, we are building National Knowledge Network. We are connecting 250,000 local governments called panchayats to optical fiber with right kind of applications at panchayat levels related to governance, education, health. Will be able to improve lives of the millions. We also need for this more spectrum. We need not many more applications, and at the end of the day, we need to really recognize the convergence of voice, data and video. So for the next decade, our real challenge is going to be to provide broadband connections to close to 400 million residents and citizens. And this, we believe, will create new opportunities for our telecom industry.